Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel Universal TV. On January 15, 2009, what started as a routine flight turned into one of the most remarkable emergency landings in aviation history. When US Airways Flight 1549 lost both engines just minutes after takeoff, Captain Chesley Sully had seconds to act. With no runway within reach, he made a daring choice to land on the Hudson River, turning disaster into a miracle.
It was a cold winter afternoon on January 15, 2009, and passengers aboard US Airways Flight 1549 were settling into their seats for a routine trip from New York's LaGuardia Airport to Charlotte, North Carolina. Among the travelers were business people, families, and everyday flyers, all unaware that they were about to become part of aviation history. In the cockpit sat Captain Chesley Sully Sullenberger, a seasoned pilot with over 40 years of flying experience, and his co-pilot, First Officer Jeffrey Skiles. It was a typical takeoff, smooth and uneventful, as the Airbus A320 ascended into the clear blue sky. However, just 3 minutes into the flight, disaster struck. The aircraft flew directly into a flock of Canada geese, and the massive birds were sucked into both engines. Almost instantly, the engines failed. Alarms blared in the cockpit, and the plane began to lose altitude. For any pilot, this was a nightmare scenario, but Sully's years of experience kicked in. "We've lost thrust in both engines," Sully calmly informed air traffic control. The plane was now gliding, and the clock was ticking. They were 3,000 feet above one of the most densely populated cities in the world, with no power to keep them aloft. The air traffic controller suggested returning to LaGuardia or attempting a landing at nearby Teterboro Airport in New Jersey. But Sully, his mind working at lightning speed, quickly realized that they wouldn't make it. The plane was losing altitude too rapidly. He scanned the horizon, searching for a place to land. Then he saw it, the Hudson River, stretching out like a silver ribbon through the city. It was a bold and dangerous choice. Landing on water is notoriously difficult, even for the most experienced pilots. But Sully knew it was their only shot. "This is the captain," Sully announced over the intercom. "Brace for impact." The passengers, stunned by the announcement, scrambled to prepare. Flight attendants shouted instructions, and the cabin filled with the sound of prayers, cries, and the rustle of life vests being pulled from under seats. Sully and Skiles worked in perfect sync, guiding the powerless aircraft toward the river. Sully's hands were steady on the controls as he aimed for a smooth landing. The city's skyscrapers loomed on either side, and the icy river surface grew closer by the second. Then, with a loud, jarring splash, the plane hit the water. The impact was firm but controlled, and the aircraft remained intact, a feat that would later be described as nearly impossible. The plane floated on the river's surface, bobbing slightly in the freezing January air. Inside, passengers erupted in cheers and relief, but the danger wasn't over. The icy water began seeping into the fuselage, and the cabin filled with the urgency of survival. "Get out! Get out now!" shouted the flight attendants. Passengers climbed out onto the plane's wings and into inflatable life rafts. The Hudson River's frigid water was unforgiving, but rescue boats were already on their way. Ferries and emergency responders raced to the scene, pulling people from the wings and rafts in a coordinated effort that would save all 155 lives on board. As the last passenger was evacuated, Sully walked through the cabin twice, making sure no one was left behind. Only when he was certain did he step off the plane, the last person to leave. The event was soon dubbed the Miracle on the Hudson. News of Sully's heroism spread like wildfire, and he became an overnight national hero. Interviews, awards, and accolades followed, but Sully remained humble. "I was just doing my job," he often said. The Miracle on the Hudson was more than a story of a skilled pilot. It was a testament to the power of teamwork, training, and calm under pressure. It also became a symbol of hope and resilience in the face of what seemed like certain disaster. Sully's remarkable actions not only saved lives, but also left a legacy that continues to inspire millions around the world.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to like, comment, and share it. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep the universe of knowledge alive.